That's because that bitch Rello with her. If she ain't with her.
Stop calling Rello a bitch. It's a they.
She is what she
She's
is.
not a she. She's a they.
Since when do they go by she?
She doesn't. I mean, they don't.
Oh.
First of all, we all know that this gender pronoun stuff is new. So give 4 people some grace, okay? We mess up.
They.
First of all, she's get licked up more than he's. It's a
First
she.
of all,
You licking her inside and out.
a Rello is a they.
That's she.
And they prefer to be called they.
Okay, I guess you would. I guess Rello.
Oh, Rello, that's a girl name.
Rello.
It's a unisex. It's like, okay, y'all, welcome back to an episode of The Keynote Address, and we back at it again. And today on the great show, I got a good friend of mine, Jane Doe. Okay, y'all, that's Bae, your favorite Bae.
Your favorite Bae. Your only Bae.
I said her real name real quiet, so if you really want to hear it,
You don't want to hear it. It's just Bae.
If you want to hear it, you got to go back and listen like 7 times. But live in studio, honest love, Bae, your favorite Bae. Come on, Bae Nails. If you ain't seen it on Instagram, how you feeling, Bae?
I'm living.
Bae, you was living when you lit the blunt, but then you put it out. What happened?
It was fluid.
She can't roll.
I ain't even gonna kid y'all.
She can't
it
roll.
was fluid.
She can't roll. How she
Ahmad sold me an old ass Rello. I think the bitch was like 47. And you know when I busted bitch down, it was cobwebs.
If you're talking about a Rello, it's they. A Rello prefers the pronoun of they.
A Rello is a she. Y'all
A Rello is they.
Y'all cannot tune in and let us know how y'all feel, but it's definitely a she.
Because they got lips versus a.
What?
They got lips versus a.
Negative. First of all, if you're talking about like the shape of a Rello, it's this like a pole, like a penis, and then it also has a hole like a vagina. So it's they.
So it's a hermaphrodite.
No, it's they. They just prefer the pronoun of they.
Okay, I guess it is that because of the wood.
Come on. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to jump right into this first segment. For those who don't know your favorite Bae, you're about to know it real
like
quick.
Double Dutch, baby.
Oh, I am. We jumping in like Double Dutch, and I am just head over heels. First of all, Bae, I asked you how you was feeling, and you said,
I'm living.
I'm living. Are you really living? If you ain't heard my new intro, have you heard the new intro?
I've heard it.
Let's play it again because it sounds good.
Andy, so this that pressure.
Grab a drink, yeah. Grab a drink and go slow. Time to get lit with the Keynote show. And you know what's next. Tune into the Keynote Address, yeah. Grab your weed and just roll. Time to get high with the Keynote show. And you know what's next. Tune into the Keynote Address, yeah. Grab a drink but go slow. Grab some weed and want some more. Don't you already know? It's the Keynote Address, yeah. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Keynote Address. Keynote Address. I'm your host, Keynote the Bishop, and we gon' discuss. Come on, let's go. Grab your weed and just roll. Time to get high with the Keynote show. And you know what's next. Tune into the Keynote Address, yeah. Mama, we made it. On, ain't that good?
We made it.
But okay, wait, but ain't it good?
Great.
Great.
It's great.
It's great.
It's great. It's great.
Man, I'm so glad you're here on the podcast with me today. Your
okay, because
energy.
y'all miss me.
So first of all, I have missed you. It's like you moved to the other side of the world. Why did you?
You know what? Absence make the heart grow fonder.
That's a fact.
And I was just reminding y'all, like, dang, we did have our favorite Bae. I wonder what happened to her. You know, just reminding y'all.
Thank you for the reminder. I'm glad it wasn't a trophy.
I like to teach lessons, that's all.
Okay, so we're going to jump right into this first segment for real. And it's called the 30-second elevator pitch. Have you ever did a 30-second elevator pitch before?
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to just explain what it is real quick. So, let's say you get on...
Can we play elevator music while we doing it?
You know what? Maybe we can.
Okay. Put it in
jot it down. Make sure I got y'all notes because you know she's going to drop some gems. So I can tell she a clown. But anyway,
not a clown, just a driver. So I know, I know how to interact with these people because I drive them around a lot.
So the 30-second elevator pitch, you act like you get on the elevator, right, with the CEO of a great company, and you really just got there, right? So you really just trying to give them 30 seconds real quick, tell him who you is, why he should be fucking with you so tough, why you need to be the CEO Junior.
30 seconds.
Talk about it. Well, we got 30 seconds, you on this elevator for 30
seconds.
Okay,
well, talk about it.
Okay, so you gonna give your 30-second elevator pitch, and that's gonna be it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. On your mark. Wait, okay, push the elevator button. Come on.
Am I going up or down?
You're going up to the CEO floor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hi. Going to the top floor. I'm the CEO. Your 30 seconds starts now.
Well, I wasn't going to the top floor, but it's ironic that I run into you. You're the person I'm looking for. I'm Bae. Your favorite Bae, your only Bae, and the only Bae that you need. I do everything. That's all y'all need to know. Everything to make y'all feel good, I'm that Bae. That's it. You want your feet rubbed, head rubs, nails did. You need a little bit of therapy. What you need? I'm everything that you need.
Okay, and that's the time. First of all, you got me with that first little woo out the bam, talking about some, oh, well, I wasn't going to the top floor, but now that I found you, shit. I'm like, damn, that was good. It was like, that was giving, you was running game. I ain't gonna hold you. Not you a spin G.
Listen, when you entrepreneuring out here, you gotta run a lot of game.
Okay, listen, if I was the CEO though, I would damn near have to
hear what I gotta say.
I would have to be like, we got an opening somewhere. You should go to the interview. I would say that to you because that's some interesting stuff right there.
Don't put me in a real interview. I got motherfuckers wanting to hire me now. I never did shit in my life and they want to hire me. It's a damn shame.
Okay, so now that y'all know your favorite Bae, we're gonna jump into one of the crowd's favorite games. It's a new game and it's called Would You Rather.
Okay.
And I feel like you are a good would you rather-er. You hear me? Because a ratherer. Because you gon' let's go. Would you rather eat dinner or breakfast for the rest of your life?
I would rather eat breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite meal.
Come on!
And breakfast for dinner is the fucking best.
I ain't never heard nobody say we haven't
had no pancakes. Put you the fuck to
listen.
Some real maple syrup.
I know.
Come on now.
We ain't never had dinner for breakfast.
Ooh.
Who woke up and was like, oh yeah, we about to have pork chops, gravy, sweet and sour sauce, yams, mashed potatoes. You ain't never heard nobody say that.
Okay, I'm not gonna jack you.
Ooh.
I will let you know. Commonly in my southern family, every once in a while they'll throw a bone and be like, you know what we having for breakfast? It'll be a whole layout. Like they getting ready.
And what it be?
It's gonna be breakfast, lunch, and dinner on that bitch. Like, what do you want?
Not everything you need.
It's gonna go from eggs to fried pork chops.
So if I give you what you want, I give you what you need.
You want these scrambled eggs with cheese and smothered pork chop?
You can eat it right here, right now. Okay.
A waffle on the side.
Okay. Would you rather? Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Would you rather? Because I just got these are some good questions. Would you rather be forced to sing or dance to every song you hear for the rest of your life? Sing or dance? What you doing? But every song you hear, every song. I'm talking A, B, C, and you gotta sing or dance. You got to. You forced.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not a dancer. The only thing I can do is shake my ass, and that's only on occasions. But I'm not a singer either.
Okay.
But I'll bust a tune just for the fun of it.
Just for fun, yeah, just cause.
It ain't gonna be on tune. Like the real singer's gonna be like, the fuck this bitch.
I just need some love, some pain.
But it's always been a dream of mine for my life to just be a musical. So I've always, like, even in high school, I was just going around singing shit. I used to get on my teacher's nerves.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Like, what is the answer to number 2? Like,
I used to think my life was a musical.
Okay, because
I used to think that. I swear, I still think that sometimes. I remember once for my 18th birthday, it was a musical for real. I used to walk to King every day, and the song, what song was I singing? Okay, it's not really a song you sing, but I was rapping Pretty Boy Swag the whole walk, like, cause this right here is my
whole walk?
The whole walk, talking about Pretty Boy. I was 18, feeling good.
So you was on your way to school?
I was on my way to school.
Okay.
I was a varsity stunt man. You couldn't tell me shit. what?
I was just having this conversation with Shannon Summertime. Everybody need a good theme song.
Come on. What would be your theme song? Ooh. Obviously mine Pretty Boy Swag. Mine is obviously pretty. Okay, well, would you rather? Think about it. We got time. Would you rather kill 1 million to save one, or save one?
Kill one to save 1 million.
Come on.
It depends on
who it is.
Who that one is.
Okay, so what is?
If that one is my baby, that million getting slaughtered.
As they should.
Fuck y'all.
I ain't gonna say as they should.
As they fucking should.
Well, I don't want to be slaughtered.
Hear me on this.
But I wouldn't want you to take.
If it's my baby, 1 million is getting slaughtered with ease. With fucking ease. But, would I kill one for 1 million people?
Would you?
No, I don't even know 1 million people to give a fuck about. So I'm not gonna hold you on that either.
So you're not gonna, but what if you don't know that one?
You gotta.
So it don't even matter because you don't even know that one either. So it don't matter.
Exactly. So why would I take your life to save motherfuckers I don't know? Somebody else, but get somebody else to do it. Ain't that what that bitch said?
Okay.
That's what TikTok told me.
Alright, bye. That is what TikTok said. Get somebody else to do it. I hear that so much. I'll be like, that's good though. I can't hate on that one. Get somebody else to do it.
But I am against violence though, so.
Okay, so now this is the scenario because I knew people's gonna be. It just depends. Okay, well, some aliens coming to the earth. Okay, and they say you or the million. The million, all the people you know, all the 1 million people you know. Who going?
Where we going? Back to their plenty?
No, you dying. You going sacrifice.
Like killing me.
Sacrifice.
Am I finna sacrifice myself for other people? Damn. On one hand, I'm selfish, and on the other hand, I'm so selfless, so I'll probably sacrifice myself. But I would say if they wasn't gonna kill me and was just like, I'm gonna just take you to my planet, I'm out of here.
You know, I would have wanted to go see another planet too. I ain't gonna cap. That's an adventure.
Fucking this planet up anyway. Save me, aliens.
Global warming is here. Y'all ain't seen it.
Okay.
It done snowed 4 times in total in Milwaukee. It ain't gonna snow no more.
I ain't complaining, God. Keep it that way. If you want to switch some things up.
You know California breaking apart. It's leaving the U.S. of A.
Yeah, it's breaking. Sad.
But it's all out of there now.
But you want to know what's crazy? California really was its own thing if you really know your motherfucking history. So is it really just doing what it's supposed to do?
I don't know my history.
You don't know your history? California was originally ran by a black queen. And that was, her name was like, it was something along the lines of California. That's where they got the name from. So it's probably really just doing what it's supposed to be. And a lot of people be like, oh, the world coming to an end. It's in the Bible. But I really don't even feel like that way. I feel like the world coming to the end is just black people coming up. Like getting all the shit.
The world as they know it.
Exactly. Exactly.
I can see that too.
And that's why California.
I would not be surprised. Okay, so this next segment, because this is I'll talk to Trees.
Listen, y'all can talk to me
all day. So anyway, we're going to this next segment. It's gonna be really interesting. You know the song? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Said you promised you'll be there for me. You know that song?
It doesn't sound familiar. Sing a little bit more.
First of all, if you don't know Jennifer Hudson.
So you're not gonna sing a little more?
I'll sing that song all day. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Said you promised you'll be there for me.
I really don't know that song.
That's a good Jenny hit. A J Hud hit. Don't say the wrong thing.
Well, I never say the wrong thing. I just sometimes say too much. But I'm not gonna say I'm not necessarily a Jen fan.
Okay.
But like, if it ain't played on the radio or something,
that was on the radio.
It don't sound familiar. Maybe it's just the way you singing it. What's the beat go?
Doom doom. You didn't hear that? I was doing that. Doom doom.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
It's a good little ballad. Okay, so this next segment is called "Where You At?" I'm gonna ask you the simple question of where you at, and I want you to think about all the places you've been in your life: the ups, the downs, the mountaintops, the valleys, the corners, the stop signs, the pit stops, the pullovers. All the places you've been, all the decisions you made, and I want you to kind of think about it and tell the people where you at. After I ask you the question. Okay?
Oh, yeah, ask it?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Babe. Where you at?
Well, the thing is, for the most part, I'm up in La La Land because I done been to hell and back. So, you know, I'm never on the same world y'all on. It's a tragedy and a beautiful thing all in one. That's where I am.
I can.
But if you want to know where I'm going, though, I'm going to your home. You out there that's watching. If you just hit me up and tell me that you need your nails done, you know what I'm saying, or you need somebody to talk to, or hey, maybe you just need a friend. You want to drink a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm a drunk. So y'all can call me for that too.
Yeah, she drink a lot. She forced people to drink too. I ain't gonna say for it's okay. Well, I wasn't gonna say it.
I'm a bad influence. Okay, because we can get Mississippi going right now. You know what? I can get people into a few rounds of Mississippi, and then they be like, no more.
I feel like I'm only around. That's one round for me, in and out. I be in and out the gym.
Mississippi a hit though.
It is a hit. That knock you out. So you play it one time and you out. So okay, so you said you in La La Land. What do La La Land be like?
What is La La Land like?
Yeah.
La La Land is far from what y'all know. It ain't got no violence in it. It's just laughing and liquor and sex and weed. Everything you need.
It's in La La Land.
It's in La La Land.
So what is that all entail? Like you get to you do you like ignore the world, or are you just like?
I don't know if it's necessarily ignore it, because in order for you to ignore it, you don't know what's really going on.
So you keep your
and I'm very aware of what y'all doing down here in the real world, but
I know what y'all doing, cause
it's better for me to watch because y'all are my entertainment. So
see, now you making it seem like the world is a circus for you.
Circus.
Bye, cause you are.
And I got front row seats. I got it from the aliens earlier.
Bye. You believe in aliens?
Do I believe in aliens?
Okay, because I knew she did. I just want to see what happened.
I believe in everything motherfuckers ask you, do you believe in? That shit ain't coming from nowhere. Stop playing.
So so how do you think you because I would say you have a really you are in La La Land.
Exactly.
How did you get there? Cause was you just born in La La Land, or?
No, I wasn't born there. Remember I said I went to hell and back.
Yeah, so what was hell like?
When I got back, it was La La Land. I went way past the world. Fuck Earth. And went to La La Land.
How did you get to, okay, I just want to go back. How did you get to hell?
Life. Just life. Motherfuckers go through shit. Motherfuckers see shit. I help a lot of people, and I've been through a lot of shit, so.
That's real too.
Y'all living in hell right now.
On Earth, or?
Yes. Y'all just don't know it. Y'all just ain't deep in it.
I mean,
y'all just scratching the surface, and then every time y'all fuck up, y'all get a little bit closer and a little bit closer and a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper. That's why some motherfuckers is just lost, because they stuck.
Well, so what does it feel like, or feel like to be in that hell space and to get out? Like, what does that look like?
What does getting out look like?
Or just even, how long would you say you was even in hell? That's crazy. I don't think I would ever say like I was in hell, but I've definitely been through some shit.
I'm 32 years old, and I feel like I probably traveled there around 5, and I finally got out like 27.
How you get out?
I just had to realize who I was, because once you know you really know God. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you know the real you know God, because God is you.
I believe that. I believe that we are gods for sure.
I just had to find myself and get in tune with myself and understand my language and
figuratively, or like literally, like you feel like you had
literally and figuratively, emotionally, spiritually, physically. I had to know exactly who I was.
So what was?
And once I found out who I was, that's when I was like, oh, fuck, just going back. Like, I need to get somewhere else.
So who are you?
And that's how I got to La La Land. I'm Bae.
Who is Bae?
One of a kind. Like,
how would you describe Bae? Like, other than if somebody never met a you? Or okay, so that's another question. Is Bay like you, or is Bay like a person that like everybody can be? You know what I'm saying? Like, is Bay like the God you found in you?
Yeah.
Heard. That's cracking.
Yeah.
So you feel like everybody got their own Bay inside.
They can't be duplicated.
Well, not Bay, but that's what you would call who you found, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I know it's just me.
So
nobody else can do it. Like, whoever the fuck you find when you find yourself, that's who you find.
Right.
I just found.
Right. So I'm saying, do you think everybody got that person in them? Like, yeah. I guess it's them.
Everybody got that person in them because it's them. It's just, do they got the strength and the wanting to actually get to know that person? What was? And a lot of people is more fearful than anything.
What you scared of?
I'm
scared of heights. Actually, no. I'm scared of falling from heights. Cause I do planes. I even like look over like some tall buildings or some shit. But I'm scared as fuck of falling off them bitches. That's the shit that, hell no. Never want to die from falling. I'm
not scared of heights, but you're not gonna catch me at the top of no building doing no silly shit. Like
boy, hanging over it.
I ain't finna be doing cartwheels.
Stop that shit. If y'all is hanging on the side of buildings, that's not real life. That's not fun. That's not adrenaline. That's you about to. That's what the other side feel like. You ain't ready for that. Y'all be like, I'm chasing that adrenaline. You chasing death. That shit is not fun. So you were saying if we need to get our nails done, we need to come to you. When did you do nails? When did you like first I'm about to start doing nails? Was that a hobby or like a money, like a go-getter?
No, I didn't want to do nails.
Okay, not you don't like doing nails.
No, I grew to love it.
Okay.
Because it became my safe haven.
I was gonna ask, was that a part of you finding you doing nails?
No, it wasn't a part of me finding me, but it helps me stay me. Because when I feel myself like losing myself, doing nails is what brings me back. It calms me down. I'm straight.
Why do you feel like that? Like, why do you feel like nails is that like safe haven for you?
I don't know why. Some things it just is what it is. So I don't know.
You think you like you think you like
the mark?
Yeah. Cause that's how they communicate.
Is it?
I mean, that's what we was taught. So do you like when you were in hell, were you doing nails when you was like traveling like through your like journey of finding yourself?
Yeah, I started doing nails. I was 18.
Okay.
So it was maybe like 6 months after I graduated high school.
And you were just like, let me just do some stuff to get some money real quick.
No, I didn't want to do nails. I was forced to do nails. I lost a scholarship, and my mama was like, get a job. And I was like, no.
Parents love to make kids get a job.
Oh, what the?
I did not want to get a job. I was working at 16 at Pizza Hut. Hated it.
I wish I was like the people from the Caucasus Islands because their parents take care of them until they find themselves.
Not after they go through hell.
Exactly. Unfortunately, we get pushed out at an early age. And
I don't think we get pushed out. I think some people do get pushed out. It is like a
majority of us.
Yeah, it's like an idea in society. Like when you get 18, you gotta leave the nest or you gotta go. So I think that's a stigma that we should break, especially like in society as a whole, because everybody not ready to leave at 18.
Yeah. True.
Some people ain't never ready to leave.
I wasn't. Had a good life.
Had a good life.
I wanted to keep that good life, so.
So you was doing nails and you just stuck with it. Was you always good at it?
My mama nail tech, her original nail tech was like, I used to paint sceneries when I wait for my mama to get her nails done. I was supposed to go to my ed, but unfortunately,
you lost the scholarship.
I was traveling through hell. Yeah, so I lost the fucking scholarship. But yeah, so I used to paint like little sceneries and shit, like little forests with like deers and shit on the nails, like on the all 10 nails. Like you need all 10 nails for the picture.
It's giving Channel 10.
If you go to school for nails, I'll pay for it. And my mom was like, if you turn that down, that's going to be another scholarship you lost, and you definitely can get it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Not guilt tripped you.
I guess I'm doing nails.
Yep. I mean, but do you not feel like that was would you have chosen to do nails knowing like where you at now with nails, or you would have been like, no, fuck that, I'm just doing some other shit?
Back then, no. No.
Back then, no what?
no, I wouldn't have thought to do nails.
Well, would you? Oh, so what would you have rather have done then instead of nails?
I originally wanted to sell art.
Oh, you was gonna really. So why don't you do you paint still?
I don't paint, but I draw and
Do nails.
I got a lot of people like I draw their tattoo up for them and shit like that. But it's art and nails, so
Okay. So
it keep me alive.
studio audience, we got them out here. We're rocking the nails. Get y'all nails done by your favorite babe. They out here. You'll see. You get a close up later. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay.
So do you think that like the reason you find like safety in doing nails is because that's almost like your release of like that art, which is like your passion, which just helps you find
I
yourself?
wouldn't necessarily say that because I still draw. Like even if I want to do nails, I still draw.
But that's how you. I mean, okay, yeah, true. But I mean, it's more lucrative if you would say like that's a business, correct?
I feel like doing nails is my safe haven because it allows me to challenge myself. So sometimes a motherfucker need a challenge to wake the fuck up.
What was the most creative nails you've done that you was like, yeah, like I'm cold? Yo, Grinch nails was cracking for Christmas.
Oh, thanks. I actually did not like those.
I like the
You didn't?
too.
Oh, you like the Care Bears? Okay.
The Care
Oh,
Bears.
the studio audience to talk. Oh, something on me.
Ooh.
Okay, period. Say that
Something on me.
shit.
Something on me. Okay.
I ain't gonna drag. I did do a very long set of nails on her. I think they was like pink with like a off-white glitter or some shit. It was fire.
Do you like the simple or the complex like the most? Like what you be like? Yeah, that's cracking.
I like anything except for duck nails and French tips. So as long as you're
What's
asking
a
me
duck
for
nail?
that, you know how duck feet is shaped. That's
Like
how the
webbed
nail is
out?
shaped. Yeah, it's so ugly.
It's nails that do that?
It's a Jersey thing, but somehow it crept to Milwaukee. I don't know how the fuck it got here. I'm so pissed off.
How you can't wear gloves? What? Like out?
It's ugly.
Yeah, that sounds ugly. Is it sharp on the ends? Or you like rounded?
No, they're not round.
I don't want you to cut nobody.
They sharp corners.
You can put your hands in your pocket.
Sharp corners. And they also like bubbled out like with a curve. I don't like them.
Yeah, that
But as long as you ain't asking me to do that or a French tip, like I'm
What's wrong with a good French tip?
French tip is for old people. French tip and cat eye is for the elderly, and I feel like you should only offer that if they have like one of them senior citizens cards for them to get the discount.
It's a lot of young girls when they first get their nails and they get a little French tip.
Majority. Okay, so I've been doing this for a very long time.
Okay.
Majority of the girls who get French tips, even though like ironically they don't know that French tip actually costs more than just like a regular plain set.
Why do a
they
French tip cost more?
Because you gotta hand do the smile line.
Ooh.
It's a smile line on the
Oh, a
French tip.
smile line, the curve part.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Like that gotta be perfect. It can't be jiggy.
Right.
You see
So that's why it costs more?
You see these shop nails. Yeah, that's why it costs more.
Oh.
But the girls don't know that, and they be asking for it thinking that it's gonna be.
Yeah, I would think that was a cheap, simple nail.
Exactly.
Just pop in and out.
Silly rabbits.
Tricks are for what?
But see, Bay is here for everything, and that is to educate as well.
Okay, so let's plug the business. What's the business
Let's
called?
plug it. It's Bay Nails.
Who nails?
It is Bay Nails.
Oh,
But we
okay.
also got Touched by Bay.
Come
you know, because I
on.
do a little bit of everything.
Come put it out there. Who touched Bay?
Okay.
Touched by. Who needs to be touched
It's
by Bay?
Touched by Bay.
Not who touched Bay.
Ain't nobody touching Bay.
Yeah, don't keep your hands off. Okay. Okay, so what's touched by Bay? What you doing in
Touched by Bay is body services, body massages, body waxes.
Come on, get clean,
Okay.
get shiny, get smooth. As a get.
I'm also a great counselor. I've saved a lot of lives, you guys.
I believe it. I believe it. What was that?
You gonna wax my booty?
Oh, right.
I've
Somebody.
waxed. Oh my God, I've waxed plenty of ass cracks, and I and they men, and it's like known men, like known drug dealers in Milwaukee.
What's
like,
wrong with them wanting their ass waxed? Maybe they don't. Okay, first of
Ain't
all,
nothing wrong with them wanting their ass
first of
waxed.
all, if you ever like got a hair out your booty while you wiping your butt,
Like, I would wipe my
hair?
ass that hard that I pull an ass hair.
I mean, it could get tangled in the tissue or something. I don't know how it works, but shit, I don't know that shit hurt. That's not fun. I can see why they want
You
to.
don't know how it works, but you know that shit
It
works.
happened. That hurt. That ain't no fun experience. Shit. Maybe I needed some softer tissue, but goddamn, that shit hurt. Get your ass waxed if you need
some
it.
softer
To get your nails done by babe.
I do need to get my nails. I do need to get my nails done by Bay. I was ever doing them on the show, but ain't no room for real. We in a little room right now. Wait till we get to the.
They can make anything happen, so don't believe what he just said. He just didn't open his mouth and close mouth.
Let me read what's next on here. So you are a mom.
Yes.
How does that feel? That's a newer journey for you.
It is.
Did you ever think you would be a mom? Did you?
No, I was actually told that I wouldn't get a chance to be a mother, and I was scheduling a hysterectomy. And when I went in for that, they was like, "You're pregnant." So, ironically, it was right after a fight, and I had passed out in the shower after the fight. And then Devon was like, "Oh my God, I gotta get this bitch to the hospital."
She got to go to the hospital.
And then it was like, "Oh yeah, you're pregnant." And I was like arguing with the doctors because I'm like, check
Cause
my
you a
records.
doctor, yeah.
It ain't even that I'm a doctor, but it's like check my records. All the doctors say I don't have a functional uterus. Like, how the fuck am I getting pregnant without a functional uterus?
Were you upset at being pregnant because you didn't think you would be, or was you just like shocked? Like, wait,
when I
am
was told, I was upset because I thought like it was during COVID, so I thought they was just bullshitting me, trying to get me out the hospital.
So you can't be here. You can't be here. Get out.
Right, like they just wanted to take care of the sick people and get everybody else out. So I thought that's what they was doing to me. I actually went to 5 hospitals before I actually believed that I was pregnant. But once I was like, "Oh, I'm pregnant," I was like, "Damn, who cursed me?" But then I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be so fun."
If somebody cursed you, who you think it would have been to curse you with a baby? Like, yeah, get this bitch pregnant.
I don't even think it's somebody cursed me to have a child. I think it's somebody was praying on my downfall, and they weren't okay, but they weren't expecting me to do the things I've done. I guess.
Come on. So what does it feel like to be a mom? What was that like? What's this like?
It's terrifying. I hate being a mother.
I can fear that. I can see that as being scary.
It's terrifying. Everywhere my baby go, I have to question, like, is she with somebody safe? Like, first of all, it's too many people out here that do too much shit. And even though certain people allow certain shit with their kid, like, it may be something that I don't allow.
Right.
All type of shit.
Have you seen The Parent Test on Hulu? I love that show. Cracking. So it's like they just take a few parents and they show different ways how to raise kids. So you got like disciplined parents, you got like strict parents, high achieving parents, free range, new age, just a whole bunch of different ones. But they have like different tests on there for like the kids and the parents to go through. And so they had a test where like they see if the kids are steal from a candy store if the parents left them in there by themselves. And some of the kids passed, some of the kids didn't, or whatever. Do you think your old child would pass? If you left pick in the store and you was like, "Don't touch no candy now, I'll be right back." And it's safe though, you know what I'm saying? They was watching the kids the whole time. You think she'll take some candy?
Whatever the fuck is in the open, she eating that shit, and then when I get there, like, what happened? She's gonna be like, "I don't know." With chocolate and shit all over her shirt and mouth. Like,
I love that for Pig. So what kind of parent do you think you are? Or you want to be? If you could label your parenting style.
I don't really know if I can label it because at some moments I feel like talking to a kid is fine and you don't have to do nothing, but at other moments I'll backhand the fuck out of you. So what you say?
That's what you say to me.
So,
yeah. They was talking about spanking kids on there too. Some was like, "Oh no, I don't believe in spanking," or something like I do.
Pickle got her first whooping when she was 8 months old.
I'm whooping my kids.
But in my defense, Pick is a lot smarter than what she should be. So at that time, she knew she wasn't supposed to be doing what she was doing.
Yeah, unless she should have got her ass up out of there.
Okay.
So why do you want to be canceled so bad? We gonna talk about this, y'all. They got a problem with Facebook. She always in Facebook jail. She be trolling.
There's haters out there. And I don't troll nobody. I don't really troll nobody, but P. Diddy, if you ever get a hold of this podcast, fam.
Okay.
Fam, you... See, but I want to say what I want to say, but I know I don't want to get him canceled by affiliation. So I
don't believe in cancel culture for real, but I feel like you got free expression. You can say what you want to say.
But goddamn it, you punk bitch! If I ever see you. No, seriously. Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, I don't like you. Sean Diddy Combs, I don't like you. That's it, that's all. I don't troll. He the only person I bother.
So you got blocked by celebrities, dog.
A few of them. But
Not that's the only person I bother, but you.
he the only person I bother.
So okay, why'd you get blocked? Okay,
Because I got a slick mouth and like I don't know who the fuck controlling their account, but I'm still gonna say what the fuck I feel and who's stopping me.
Okay, so do you believe that you can ever get canceled?
I feel like if I work hard enough. I do feel like if I work hard enough. Okay, so here's the thing. I was listening to Ray J.
You was listening to who?
Ray J.
Oh,
He asked me.
Oh my God.
So he wants to go by Ray now, and I can do nothing but respect that. So I was listening to Ray, and you know he really a smart individual.
I think he's intelligent as well. I'm not taking
And I
that
feel
from
like
him.
we definitely need to cancel the cancel culture because.
But if you cancel culture, isn't that you participating in cancel culture?
No, I mean just like get rid of y'all soft ass motherfuckers. Because here's the thing: back in the day, motherfuckers used to be able to say what the fuck they needed to say. It wasn't as much killing, all type of shit.
I disagree.
Do you?
Yeah, because if you think about it, back in the
Don't
day,
lie.
we were getting
They
killed
keep
all the
track.
time for saying shit to white
They
people
keep
all the
track.
time.
But I'm saying like every city keep track of murders
Mhm.
and homicides and shit
Mhm.
like that. It was less violence when motherfuckers could say what they needed to say. When motherfuckers started getting tape put over their mouth, that's when it was a problem. Because motherfuckers can't express themselves. I almost locked up in Facebook jail again because I got into it with a trainee last week.
Well, I want to ask what that was about.
I originally shared a video and this dude was saying, like, a trainee ain't a woman.
I was watching a
A
Jubilee.
trainee ain't a, like...
Do you watch Jubilee at all? They had an episode of like trans women versus women, and they just asked some questions if they agree or disagree, and they asked that question. That was a really good discussion, but they was getting upset.
And being a woman ain't a mind thing. And I'm going to explain it to you the same way I explained it to
I'm not a woman,
them.
so I would not know.
What I'm saying is, no matter if you want to change your sex and cut your dick off, you know what I'm saying, be a female, you still not going to be no female. We was made of rib. Men was made of dirt. You can't change that. You can't swap that. That's nothing. You'll never get like.
I mean, I get that. I get the idea like you won't be like a natural woman, I guess.
Yeah, that's what you have to call it now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you can call it whatever you want.
It's just a woman.
That's just like Siri asked if we called a wolf a sheep, but we know, or if we ever called a wolf a sheep, well, would it still be a wolf? You know what I'm saying? Just because we gave it a name of wolf, will we still think of a wolf as a wolf? You know what I'm saying?
I feel
way
like
you get that?
if you feel like you're a she and you want to be called a she, you want to dress up like a she, that's cool. I'll respect you. I'll call you by whatever name you done gave yourself. But you still not no woman fan. And that's period. You cannot do things that women can do.
Like give birth.
Physically, like give birth, and you ain't never gonna have no women's intuition.
I think
that shit don't just pop up because you decided to be a woman.
I don't really know if I believe in women's intuition for real.
Because you a man.
Yeah, and also I feel like if I'm a man, I feel like men have an intuition the same way as a woman has an intuition, right? Like I feel like it's stuff that.
And I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all probably do, but y'all ain't got women's intuition.
But what's the difference?
It's a huge difference.
Like,
can you honestly say that women and men think alike?
I can. Some of them do. That's why you have some men that probably want to be a woman because they think like a woman.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That's what I think.
The layout of a woman's brain ain't even the same as a man's.
And I mean, in what sense though? Like, is our brain? I mean, it's not built the same. Like the cerebral cortex is probably not in the same place, however they say. But like, what do we know of that really changing shit other than what scientists have said? You know what I'm saying? Like, people go off of studies all the time based on like. What the scientists said, but who gave these scientists such a degree, and why do you believe they degree so much? You know what I'm saying? They get taught the same shit we get taught, and we'll be like, fuck the law, looking at like, or fuck what we taught her. You know what I'm saying? It's I think that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? It has studies that say like, you know, men's brains are more compartmentalized and women's brains are more scattered around, things like that. But like, how much does that change how we think or what we think about?
I'm just flabbergasted.
I mean, that's how I think, though. I feel like it's a lot of differences in the world, but it's more shit that make us the same than that make us different. And we, like, keep focusing on a lot of different shit, and we gonna always keep focusing on different shit because everybody different. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ain't no two people the same.
So, a man can be a woman. How do you feel about the white lady that's being black now?
Who's
Fine
being
with
black?
it? Oh, you don't know about the white lady?
Mm-mm.
She went and got her skin worked on, so her tan stays there. Like, she ain't gonna lose her tan. She went and moved to Africa for 2 years, started copying all the shit they do, and now she
They do
feels
that all
like
the
she's
time.
African. And she changed her ID and everything.
Fuck
She
her
changed
ID.
everything, birth certificate, everything.
I mean,
She is
that's...
now going by African American.
Mhm. And are you gonna call her African American?
Hell no.
Exactly. Like, it don't matter. Like, she
Absolutely
can do all of that, and she can be whatever she wants on paper, wherever, and that's her truth. You got it. That don't mean I gotta be like, that's a black woman. I don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? That could just be a regular woman, because she is just a woman. Like, I don't ever gotta say she black. I don't ever gotta say she down. None of that. If that's what she wanna say, that's her. Go ahead. But this is a woman.
Oh, you ain't invited her to the cookout?
What cookout? We having a cookout? I don't know her.
Wow.
If I knew her and she was cool people, I'd be like, listen,
You're
we gotta have a
attorney
talk.
though.
If I knew her and she was cool people, I'd be like, we gotta talk.
Now we gotta talk.
Just like the black, hey, listen, I get, I get who you are, I understand. Everybody don't rock with that. I may or may not, depending on what the situation is. You gotta be strong in yourself to know who you is to come to the cookout. You coming or not?
Or what about the black dude who calling himself a tiger now?
I mean, roar. I don't. If you understand it, listen. We gotta have a talk. Look at that. I don't know. I ain't hear about that man, but I don't. It's always gonna be craziness in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be outliers. So some stuff I believe is worth our time, but everything not. But speaking about stuff that's worth our time, going to this next segment. It's called L's to L's. Okay. So what you're gonna do is I want you to think of 2 lessons or 2 losses that you turned into lessons. Okay. Because we don't believe in taking losses. We take lessons. That makes sense. Those are the L's we take. But just give us the lesson that you learned, and we're going to write them down. What's the first one? That's why L, 2 L's, so you give us 2. Yeah, I'm faking. I don't got a pen, but it's okay.
I feel like my only real losses is extremely personal, so I don't know if I actually talk about them.
Well, just give us the lesson. That's like, you don't got to give us the
But
losses. We've been talking.
the lesson will definitely be to not believe who people say they are. And to believe in actions.
I introducing someone. Look at that. That's good though. Definitely. Don't you gotta believe actions. Actions always speak louder than words. I fuck with that one. And give us one more. One more lesson you learned. When someone shows you who. That's like Mufasa. Okay.
Right, that's exactly
That's
exactly
Mufasa.
what you sound like.
What though? Not like Maya Angelou.
Talking to Simba and shit.
Okay.
But another lesson, let me see. I would honestly say another lesson that I hold true to this day. I definitely should have jumped off the porch a little bit earlier. I was extremely sheltered and I didn't know a lot of stuff until I had got out of high school and actually started venturing out and knowing different groups of people. So I wish I would have jumped off the porch a lot sooner.
That's real. I like that. It's like getting an early start on life, like
Right.
just.
I went to an all-white school, so I didn't get to experience stuff how most people who went to like MPS or inner city schools, like
The hood.
right,
Or the culture.
like everything
I feel
was
like it's
a lot
more the
different.
culture than the hood, for sure.
So I feel like had I not been so sheltered, then maybe I would have moved different. I've learned
That's
that
real too.
hood people move different because street smarts.
Is a thing.
It's definitely a thing, but street smarts, like, that make you smart on a whole nother level. Because I know some fucking idiots. But street smart wise, You would think this motherfucker got a PhD
Genius.
in something. Like,
Yeah. Know how to move the room.
I know some dumbass motherfuckers that's really mad scientists and don't even know it.
Listen, so first of all, man, I want to thank you for being on the show. It ain't over yet, but I've been enjoying.
that's it?
No, I've been enjoying talking to you. I just feel like, God, this was some good stuff. Hey, pig. I'm too loud. You want to come on the show? You want to come on the show?
She was crying.
She was.
Oh,
Come here,
good
Boosie.
morning. Good morning. Okay. Well, I love that. Okay, look at little pig. I like her little
You
hat.
want to wave to the
You want to
camera?
reach up? You want to say hi? No.
Oh yes, because we can sign off some businesses. Because Y'all Delicious made this hat for her. Y'all can find them on Facebook. They also make baby bundles and them thigh high socks, pretty little swimsuits and bras.
Hair done by Bay.
Okay.
So you get your hair done too, y'all. We out here. So we're going into this next segment. Oh, look at the love.
Girl.
So this next segment is called 20 to Life.
Okay.
Y'all know she been through hell. I said 20 to Life. She was like, all right, let's do it. I ain't fucked up about it. I did it already. So 20 to Life here. I want you to think 20 years down the line. How old you going to be?
In 20 years, I will be 52.
Where do you see yourself at 52?
Hopefully at 52, I will be in Japan raising my child.
You want to go to Japan?
I would love to live in Japan. I want to buy some land over there, get me a rice farm, and I'm hoping by that time I've been retired and I'll have multiple shops and businesses to where I can leave to this little one, and I'll just live my life on my rice farm. Because rice farms are beautiful, and I don't know if y'all ever paid attention to Japan, but they got some really nice areas over there.
I just want to say that leaving something for your kids 20 years down the line is something we've been hearing as a trend. So I love that these black people is worried about their future kin and building generational wealth somehow. That's what I'm talking about. That's growth. So we are at the end of the show, and as in high school, you're ready to graduate, they ask you most likely, who do you think is going to be most likely to work at the school, most likely to star in a movie, anything, right? So here we give you 3 events and we give you 3 famous people and you match them up however you want to, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Your 3 famous people are Zac Efron, Fantasia, and Lovely Mimi. You know who that is?
Mike.
First of all, I did not know who that was, but I was told to say her name like that.
That's how she said it.
See?
Now, I was a Lovely Mimi fan before she got famous and on Love and Hip Hop and all that. When she was Lovely Mimi for doing nails, she was a nail tech. And ironically, that bitch didn't go to school or nothing.
To do nails?
And she had 3 shops in Florida that was making buku money, but then they found out the bitch didn't actually have a license. So then she had to close them, she had to sell them, and then get her license, and then she opened up her shit in Atlanta. Then she, all of a sudden, she want to be a rapper, and she don't look at hip hop, and I just didn't like what she turned into.
Well, at least you know who Lovely Mimi is. Okay, so those are your 3 people: Zac Efron, Fantasia, Lovely Mimi.
Okay.
And I gotta say her name like that. I'm sorry. And then your 3.
It's Lovely Mimi.
There it is. Lovely Mimi. What are you saying? I'm
get into that Asian accent.
I'm gonna type in, and then I love a good accent. It's not racist. I just like accents, y'all. So
It's racist.
it's literally not racist. Anyway, your 3 events are hitchhiking across the country.
Zach.
That's some white people shit.
Definitely. That's people from the Caucasus Islands.
Okay. Most likely, you don't want to hear them all yet.
No, just go ahead.
Most likely to start a chain of bathhouses.
Okay, what's the next one?
Most likely to become a brain surgeon after retirement. Is Zac Efron still hitchhiking across the country?
He's still hitchhiking.
Okay. Thought you didn't change it. He's out there in the nuts.
Like, that's just him.
That's tough. Okay.
I would say the brain surgeon will be Lovely Money. And the other one would be Fantasia.
So Fantasia is gonna start a chain of bathhouses. She is thick as a mug, though. I wouldn't.
That's fitting.
Yeah, I can. Cause also Fantasia, y'all know she's still,
Come on, brothel.
learning how to read and stuff. So
Right. That's why I was like,
she'll
ain't
have
no
a
brain
long time,
surgeon.
yeah. And Lovely
You can
May,
either
she
read
got
what
her
type of-
license, shut it down. She did some quick learning, so I can see that. That's good, and it's not cause she
But she ain't
Asian.
dumb.
Yeah, cause she's not
Really
dumb.
smart.
She's, I heard
That's why I
that.
gave that to her. Like,
For
she's
sure.
really smart.
I rock with that. So first of all, let's clap it up for Bay, your favorite Bay. MP came in the guest star. No, she ain't messing with y'all still. It's okay. She's just like, oh, I'm gonna go to sleep. But anyway, yes, we want to thank you for being on the show. I've enjoyed the talk as always.
Okay, I'll be here next week.
Not you here every week now. Let you get started.
I'm
Okay.
co-host.
Bye. So anything you want to shout out? Where can they find you? Where you at?
Yes, I want to shout out every business I have any type of association with. And of course, I'm going to shout myself out because, of course, y'all want y'all nails done by.
Alright, y'all, that was another episode of The TheKeynoteAddress. We'll see y'all. No, where can they get their nails done for
Of
real?
course, y'all want some yarn shit from Yarn.
Okay, thank y'all. This was another episode of The TheKeynoteAddress. Thank y'all so
And
much.
of
We'll see y'all next
course, y'all want
time.
y'all housework done. So hit me up for that too.
Now, hit her up, y'all.
I got construction workers. I got everything you need.
The
Okay.
show is over.
It's over?
Yes.
Okay, cat. That's why I'm going to be here next week.
Now it's gonna be like the episode of Mark.
We gon' discuss it. Let's go. Grab your weed and just roll. Time to get high with the Keynote show. And you know what's next? Tune into the Keynote address. Yeah.
Mama, we made it.